paying for life insurance. How do you get a title of the card? Like, how are we supposed to have gotten it? Hello? Is it on? Oh. Oh. I'm just waiting for people to join right now. Well, snap, it would help if I sent them the join code. Oh, Mom. Oh, Mom, you goose. No, no, no. Hey, guys. Let's see here. Let me see. Hey, Kimber.
Hey.
I've got people asking me to send back out the code, the join code.
I just used the last one.
Yeah, that's what
Oh, you did?
Yeah, and that worked.
Gotcha.
What's up, Micah?
What's up? Mario.
Yeah.
Hey, where'd you find that Minecraft one?
I took that one on my Xbox.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice.
I'll show you it. Yeah, you can see it was a creeper in a boat.
Is that your world or like someone else's?
That's mine.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, Tyler built that bridge, you can see.
Yeah, I couldn't tell what that was. Thought it was a bridge.
Yeah. And you suck. Now Miss Den's gone.
Oh,
I'm
Oh wait,
trying
there's you.
to,
My bad.
I'm here, I promise. I'm just trying to pass or send out that link again.
no
Oh,
worries.
over-
Lieutenant.
Oh, I'm an idiot.
No, you're not.
Ah, ah. I thought about an hour ago, I thought I need to send that back out and then I forgot.
Totally okay.
No, I don't want to read a report.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
The one you sent for the last time, like April 9th, that link actually worked.
Mhm.
Good.
So, because I was looking
think-
for today's.
I think it's okay because I'm not requiring you guys to use a password,
Yeah, that's probably why.
but I did just send it out again, so hopefully that'll take care of it. All right, now we're getting some folks. Oh, somebody's ferocious.
He's my dog. He's tiny.
Is he?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That reminds me of something I need to talk to you guys about when we get this thing started. I just got a text from one of your classmates. Hey, Nikita. Not Nikita. I just got Nikita. Hey, Nicole. Oh, cute dog, Morgan. Adorable. Oh, he's so cute.
Cuter than coconut?
He is cute. Very cute. Is he, how old is he?
Oh, she's 9.
9.
Wow.
My dog, we have 2 dogs and now 2 cats. My dog,
Coconut, did you hear?
his 11th birthday was yesterday.
You're not cute.
Wow.
Would you stop it? I'm talking to my daughter. Pardon her being a goose. Okay. Let's see if we can get this recording going again here. Start the video. There we go. I promised, had a couple people tell me that they couldn't come this afternoon, so I told them I promised I would record the video. Hey, Drew,
Hi, Miss Stennett.
how's it going?
Pretty good.
Pretty good. Need to shave, huh?
Nah, he looks good.
You do look
Nah.
good. You do look
He's a
good.
man
It's-
now.
It's kind of scrappy. All the guys were doing it with me, but they kind of they bailed on me.
Carson, did
Drew's,
you bail?
I'm the only one that's been committed.
Well,
Was who?
Drew's grows a little bit better. He can sustain it, you know. I kind of had to baby out.
You had to baby out. I hear you. I hear you.
Yeah,
Well, except,
my mom doesn't like it, but it's something to do in quarantine.
watch your beard grow.
Yep.
Yeah, I hear you.
Stand in the mirror for a couple hours a day.
All right, well, let's go ahead and get started. And if anybody else joins, then that's great. And if they don't, well, that's up to them. Daisy, I see your name, but that's all I see.
Yeah, that's on purpose.
That's on purpose.
Yeah, I don't want to show my face today.
Do not. Evan, are you with us?
Yep.
The top half of his head. There it is. Okay. One thing that I'm going to tell you before I forget is please remember my graduation picture wall. I sure do hope I get pictures to put on my wall.
Don't worry, Miss Sennett. We will.
Okay, good. I don't want us to have a coronavirus gap.
That would be sad.
That'd be cool.
It would be sad. Hey, Adam. Okay, first of all, let's talk about your AP classroom page. A few of you have done the first quiz, the multiple choice one, the 3-question one. I know, let's see, Nicole did it, Micah, Abby, Adam. I think you guys did it, right?
Mm-hmm.
I just did it, I thought.
Okay, I haven't looked in a while.
Okay.
I was having a devil of a time with earlier today. I was trying to make just a 1-question response quiz. And the first time I forgot to unlock it, which would actually let it come out to you guys. And anyway, messed some stuff up and I went back and fixed it, and then it just started giving me errors, just error. So I've sent an email to the support team, so hopefully they will get that fixed. Because one of the things that Nicole commented on, she was the first one who did the multiple choice quiz. And Nicole, you want to share what you shared with me, if you remember, about taking that quiz online?
It wasn't bad, but it was just really different, and I think it's more difficult, and I think it helps to write down the things on the screen instead of having to repeatedly look at the screen. But I feel like that leaves more room for error if you're writing everything down.
Wait, you mean you think it's better to write it all down on paper? Is that what you said?
Yeah, but that's just like better for me. But then at the same time, I feel like that's more room for error, like if you copied something down wrong.
Yeah. But the one that I'm trying to push out to you, and I'll get it out as soon as I can, I made a 1-question free response quiz, just to give you a chance to actually see how you're going to submit your work. And I'd like for you to do that before you do the retest. So I'm going to sit down again after we finish and try to push it out to you again.
Wait, Miss Sennett,
I'll keep you posted as soon as I can get that done. Let's see. Hey, Maggie.
Is that the one that there's like either an amusement park, but there was like EFT and LFT? You had to find the integral of both or something.
I'm sad, Evan.
I got a 1-question response today, and I was about to work on it before this meeting, but it was too hard.
So so when did you get on and see that?
I saw it just a few minutes ago. I have it.
I already answered it too.
You were able to get on and answer it?
Yeah, I did it too.
When was that, Nicole?
This morning or this afternoon.
This morning?
Or yeah, sometime before this meeting.
I'm gonna see if it works. I have my computer right here. 1 second.
Are you talking about
Yeah,
that
I
one
did it
question one
too.
you sent out?
The free response
I
one?
did the multiple choice. The multiple choice, like, that's pretty simple, I feel like.
Okay.
But, so I haven't tried the free response. Is it like you're going to be submitting a picture? Or do you have to do your work, like type out your work?
No, you're not going to have to type out your work.
Okay, good.
I think that's an option, but I think that would be a pain with math.
Yeah.
Oh, that'd be so hard.
I think what you're going to be able to do is take a picture and upload the picture.
Okay.
But I don't think that's the only option you have. What are you saying, Abby?
Wait, sorry. It's
Are
loading.
you able to get that up? Are you able to get that quiz up?
It says it's loading. 1 second. And actually, let me click. Oh, I got it. It worked. last time it only gave error. So this time it worked. It pulled it up. It has like a box with like where I can start typing. But if I wanted to take a picture, how would I submit that?
Does it say anything in there?
Okay, I'll just show you what it looks like from. Wait,
Okay.
am I allowed to flip it over? Okay, so it looks like this. Like I have the screen, and then it has the box where I can start typing.
Yep.
But I don't see where I could like submit a picture.
Huh.
If that makes any sense, if anybody knows what I'm supposed to do, that'd be really helpful. But I don't know.
Problem.
So yeah. But hey, at least it loaded this time, so I can read
Yeah,
it.
at least it loaded.
Let's-
I have a webinar with AP tomorrow night. It is a math specific. It's only for calculus teachers, maybe statistics. And they're supposed to talk to us about specifics about our exams. So I will share information with you from that. But I see, when I see that my mind is going blah, 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 blah. When I was able to pick those problems from the question bank, there's something like I'll tell you what, here in a little bit, let me see if I can share that screen with you. But I know that there's going to be a way for you to upload pictures.
Okay.
I know that's going to happen.
Well, as long as we know that it's on there, I think that's, I mean, the biggest part. Did they say, like, on these practice problems, you're supposed to be able to do that?
That's what I assumed. I'll do some more digging around on the My AP and see what I can find. The College Board is also supposed to give you all a chance to do a simulation so that you can practice doing that submission. They'll give us some more information on that tomorrow night.
Okay.
But I just kind of assumed it would be pretty much like the My AP, that where I'm sending you stuff, because they're the ones who make it too.
Yeah.
So I'm certainly assuming that they're going to be similar, and they ought to be exactly the same platform. They ought to be the same.
Miss Dennett.
Maggie.
Okay, so I live out in the middle of nowhere, so our internet's terrible.
Yeah.
So, and like I've had to upload stuff, like to my computer through my Google Drive for my phone and stuff for other classes, like on Google Classroom and stuff, and it takes forever.
Yeah.
So do you think that for the test I should go to like the public library? Because I'm just afraid that I'm not gonna have enough time. Like it'll upload, it's gonna take forever.
Let me find out about that, because they had told us to find out if any students had trouble with internet access and that they would work with you to get it. So let me see what I can do about that. Is anybody else in that position?
Well, for me at least, most of the time things load, but we always have like a day or two a week usually where like none of our Wi-Fi is uploading just for some odd reason. And like
You're fading, Kimber. I can't hear you.
one of those days
That does not sound like words.
Are you guys hearing what I'm hearing?
Sorry.
I'm hearing like,
I'm
it
just
sounds
afraid
like
that one of the
something out
days
video
where our Wi-Fi
I think this is one of those days, Kimber.
when I'm uploading. What does it sound like?
Kimber? Okay. Okay, here's what I'm going to say to everybody. If you're not sure you're going to have internet access, please send me a text and I will put a list together. Okay?
Okay.
Okay. That's something that we will do. Okay. You guys have a retest that you're going to take, or at least a lot of you are going to take. Why don't we plan to do that on Wednesday?
Okay.
That way, hopefully you guys can get on that free response quiz that I pushed out that Nicole said she did, and Abby said she was just able to get on, and play with it and see how you're going to submit your answers. Okay.
Okay.
So let me plan to push that out to you on Wednesday morning and just give you all day to do it.
So we don't, it's not like a time limit of like you have an hour.
No, because I know being at home, you could get interrupted.
Yeah.
So no, I'm not going to put a time limit on it. The only thing I'm going to ask is that you don't get on, on one of your devices and start talking to your friends about, hey, how do we do this problem? I want to know what you know.
Yes, ma'am.
I'm just going to have to depend on your integrity and just work it by yourself. It can be open note. That's fine. You can get in your notes. But
really?
Yeah.
Thanks, Miss Bennett.
Just don't use each other. That's all I'll ask. And scan it and submit. Well, no. It's on this classroom platform. So no, so don't scan it and submit it. It's on this platform. So you'll do it on the platform.
Okay.
I don't think you will be allowed to print it. I don't think the platform will let you. I could be wrong. I don't think it's supposed to let you print it. Anyway.
Question.
Go ahead.
Is there possibly an AP Classroom like app that you could get on your phone? Because then you could just upload it straight from your phone onto your, or like is the website easy to use on your phone, do you think? For you to upload stuff onto?
I don't have a clue. You can try, but I don't know.
Okay. I'll look at it later.
My 56-year-old eyes like bigger screens, so. You guys had asked about doing a little bit of review for this test/retest that we're going to do on Wednesday. Remember, it's an application of integrals. You're going to have some Riemann sums. You're going to have, let me see. You're going to have stuff like, water flows into a tank at this rate and flows out of a tank at this rate. If water flows out of a tank at this rate, then how much, no, that's not a good, I'm making stuff up off the top of my head. If you know the rate at which people enter a concert, then how many people are actually in the concert? Remember, when you integrate a rate, you get an what?
An amount.
You get an amount. That's right. When you integrate a rate, you get an amount. So don't forget that.
I didn't know you were looking for an answer. I thought you just cut out.
Oh. I hear you.
What? I want to know the answer.
So Riemann sums. I think we've done some problems about like snow, where the snow, snowed for so many hours at this rate. And then at this time, the snow started to melt. Just remember, anytime you integrate a rate, you get an amount. I'm actually scanning through the test that some of you actually took. That's what I'm looking at right now.
Miss Bennett?
Yeah.
The one question one-question quiz that you sent out today, will we get that back, like the correct answer? Will we be
One
able to
question
see
quiz?
that one you sent out this morning? Yeah, that Nicole was able to get into.
Nicole, were you able to see? No, you haven't seen your answers. I have to grade that.
Yeah, will we get it back before the retest?
Yes,
Okay.
yes, you will. In fact, after we finish here, I'll sit down and I'll see, hopefully, Nicole, I'll look at yours and anybody else who's submitted it, and I'll check it, and then I'll just try to push it right back out to them. So the answer is yes, in one way or another.
Thank you.
Let me see. You have been going over your old homework and notes for Unit 7 test, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Are there any kinds of problems that we need to talk about?
Okay, give me a second.
I've got my whiteboard right here. I'm ready.
All right.
Carlos, I see a ceiling fan. Where'd he go? Now I don't see anything but your name, bud. Is there anything at all we need to talk about? While you guys are looking, Tate had asked me to look for problems about related rates and optimization.
Mm-hmm.
This question bank on my AP has got a ton of them. So I am putting together some, they're called quizzes. That's just what they're called. But I mean, I'm not gonna be taking a grade. So I will, I'll push those out as soon as I get them made. I like that pennant.
Carson's making fun of the Chiefs, so I had to remind him that we won the Super Bowl.
It was last year, man.
And people who is on my AP Facebook page has actually made a practice exam. So I'm going to push that out to you as well. Now,
is optimization on this test?
No. It was just something that Tate had asked me. He had wanted some more practice there.
Okay, gotcha.
But no, it's not on this test. My plan is to push a lot of things out to you, and then you pick and choose what you do. There may be some things where I say you have to do this or you have to do this, but there will be some things that I will tell you are optional as well.
Okay.
Miss Bennett, in the way of, sorry. In the way of grades, what things are we going to be graded on? Are we just going to do quizzes and stuff on AP Classroom?
This Unit 7 retest is going to count because that happened before spring break.
Okay.
Having said that, this will be your last official grade. Anything we do from here on out can only help your grade. Now, that is the policy right now. We do have a faculty meeting at 8:15 tomorrow morning, and Mr. Lindley is supposed to be giving us more information on grades. So when I find anything out there, I will let you know. So let me back off my answer to your question, Maggie, and tell you that I'll tell you exactly after our faculty meeting tomorrow.
Okay. Thanks.
But this test that you're going to take, this Unit 7, this will count, okay? It will count.
Okay.
Have you got anything you feel like we need to practice on? No? Okay,
I think we're looking good, Miss Dennett.
all right.
So, question, Ms. Bennett.
Go ahead.
So this test that we're going to take goes all the way back to day 53, right? Because that was the first day of the unit that we're.
If that was the first day, I don't have the syllabus in front of me because that one's at school. Can somebody back that up? Somebody syllabus?
Yeah,
That's right.
53 to 60.
Okay.
Now, since you're not asking questions, I'm going to ask you a couple.
Oh, here we go.
I'm going to try to ask some simple things here. The integral from 5 to 2. Can you see that?
Okay.
How could I rewrite that as the integral from 2 to 5? What would I have to do?
Negative.
Negative.
Please remember that those are opposites. Please don't forget that. Those are opposites. Remember, if we're talking about something like the integral from 3 to 10, I could rewrite that if necessary as like the integral from 3 to 5 plus the integral from 5 to 10. Remember that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. It's just a couple things I'm just going to remind you of. If I give it something like 2 f of x dx, what can I do with it?
Outside.
Is that I can write it like
As a
this.
coefficient.
Yes. Don't forget about that. Now listen, if I give you something like this, the integral from 2 to 4 of 3 dx. Simple, 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 but it's so simple you forget. How do you do that?
Be 3x evaluated from 9 to 3. Yeah, that thing.
2 to 4. Yeah. Remember, the integral of 3 is 3x. The antiderivative of 3 is 3x. But what if you had pulled that 3 out as a coefficient and we're left with this?
It'd be like there's a 1 there, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So what's the antiderivative of 1?
X.
X.
Right. So just don't forget that.
Okay.
So if you have no other questions, what I'm going to plan is push this out like 8:30 Wednesday morning. Okay?
Okay. But we can do it all day.
Yeah. Like I'll close it. You want me to close it at 8 p.m.? Or 8:30 a.m. to 8 p.m.?
It's about enough time.
Can you send them
Almost 12 hours?
just like
Okay. All right. I'll do that then, but please, please, please try to do the those 2 quizzes I've pushed out to you, the multiple choice one, and then that single question free response.
Ms. Dennett,
Yes, sir.
how are we gonna get like feedback, like to know what we missed?
Nicole, when I did your quiz, the first one, have you gotten to see your answers from there?
Yeah.
Did you see feedback?
Yeah, I saw your comment.
Okay, so I am able to make comments.
And
Okay.
it tells you which is the right answer, and the explanation is like why the other ones are wrong.
Oh, it did.
I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it showed why it was the right answer. Like I got the right answer on one of them, and it showed why I got it right. But I don't know if it showed why the others were wrong or not.
Oh, okay, okay.
Wait, like right after you did it, or does Ms. Dennett have to look at it?
Uh,
I have settings.
Okay.
like when I checked it, I saw her comment on it, so I can't really answer that.
Okay.
What the way I set that one up was that you could see your answers. I can do the settings where you could see the answer. Come on, Stennett, where you can see your score right away. But I can also set it where you can't, where I send them out all at the same time.
Yeah.
That's the way I would do on a test. Because, I don't want Drew getting his 100% back and then hollering at Carson, telling him what answers to put in.
Is Drew allowed to holler at me? Because you specifically said Carson.
Oh,
yeah, how does that work?
So Drew can't holler at Carson, but he can holler at Mason. Is that?
Okay. I just probably got that cleared up.
Gotcha. So I think it just depends on how I set it in that regard. But you will be able to see comments that I make. And then probably what I'll do is on a Zoom, we might talk about if several people miss the same problem, we'd talk about that. I would also probably want to do some one-on-one FaceTime or Zooms with you guys. Just to pinpoint little things, maybe for 5 minutes that you specifically need to figure out or work on.
I would like that.
Okay.
Like if whenever we got done with our test, that you could just tell us how we did and go over the ones that we got wrong.
Okay. Because when I grade, see the AP will grade your multiple choice, so I don't have to do that at all. The free response is supposed to work the way, like when I pull yours up, the grading rubric comes up right below your work. And it asks me, do you want to score this a 1, a 2, or a 3? So anyway, please try to do that free response single question quiz so that both you and I can get a little more comfortable with that.
Okay.
Nicole, when you submitted the free response answer, how did you submit?
I just typed it because for this problem, there isn't really work to show.
Gotcha. Okay. All right. Do you have anything else that we need to talk about specifically? Okay. If you run across problems tomorrow that you want to work on, you're welcome to FaceTime me and I can work problems. We can do a Zoom or we can just do a FaceTime, a problem or two. That's not a problem. All I will ask is that you don't do it late. About after 8 o'clock. You may be thinking, well, I don't start studying until 8 p.m. Well, yeah, I know, but that's all I got right now. Anything else?
So the chapter 7 thing's on Wednesday, right?
Yep.
Okay.
I'll open it at 8:30.
Okay.
Unlock it. I think that's officially what it's called. And then I'll lock it back at 8 p.m. We good?
Yes, ma'am.
Remember, don't lose your edge. Don't lose your sharpness. You keep working. You keep practicing.
Will the AP test be open note?
Yes. Please remember, open note does not mean you're going to have enough time to search through notes.
True.
Okay.
But it is open note. Listen, I do not want the coronavirus to beat you. I want you to be strong, and I want you to beat this exam, okay? Don't let the coronavirus make you lazy.
I don't think that's a symptom.
You think all right. Love to you all, and keep working, okay?
Will do, Miss Dennett.
Yes, ma'am.
You'll be good. Stay out of trouble.
Love you, Miss Dennett.
Love you all very much.
Bye, Miss Bennett.
Bye.